Sellout Jeff Sessions says Americans owe criminal FBI agents two things. He denies Trump, by Dan Lindsay, Politics US News for MadWorldNews.com. Our corrupt Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, has finally removed all doubt that he is the deep state's insurance policy against President Donald Trump. When you hear what sellout Sessions said, that Americans owe the corrupt FBI agents who tried to take Trump down, your blood will boil. After completely betraying Trump and millions of American patriots by recusing himself from the deep state's operation to fabricate Russian collusion, Sessions has taken his treachery a step further and incomprehensibly defended criminal FBI agents Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, Andrew McCabe, James Comey, and Robert Mueller by recently making the case that their corrupt actions may have innocent explanations. It feels like we've just entered the twilight zone of a politicized Department of Justice and corrupt FBI. That's because we have. We are literally in the middle of a game of thrones between the ultra-liberal deep state infrastructure put into place by former President Barack Obama and our champion President Donald Trump. It's very apparent that the deep state was beyond prepared for Trump and that the traps were set long before he took office. Now that Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation is collapsing into a pile of political dung, right before our eyes, the left has activated their insurance policy in the form of a sellout who runs the now politicized DOJ, Jeff Sessions. According to Zero Hedge, during a press conference on Friday, December 15th, 2017, Sessions tried desperately to put out the fire of contempt that now rages within millions of Americans for him and his corrupt counterparts throughout the DOJ and FBI. When asked about his position on the damning new evidence against FBI agent Peter Strzok, he said, "Sometimes things that might appear to be bad in the press have more innocent explanations, so fairness and justice should also be provided to our personnel." Are you kidding me? Sellout Sessions has done nothing but deny his boss Trump fairness and justice since he took office. After hearing about the two things that Sessions now thinks that the Americans owe to the criminals running the FBI, it was difficult to put into words an accurate summation of the situation without an overabundance of explicatives. Therefore, I find it necessary to quote one of the ancient Rome's greatest orators, Marcus Tullius Cicero, whatever. "A nation can survive its fools and even the ambitious, but it cannot survive treason from within. An enemy at the gates is less formidable, for he is known and carries his banner openly, but the traitor moves amongst those within the gate freely, his sly whispers rustling through all the alleys heard in the very halls of government itself. For the traitor appears not a traitor, he speaks in accents familiar to his victims, and he wears their face and their arguments. He appeals to the baseness that lies deep in the hearts of all men. He rots the soul of a nation. He works secretly and unknown in the night to undermine the pillars of the city. He infects the body politic so that it can no longer resist. A murderer is less to fear." Sessions spins his deceit and tells Americans to give the criminals at the FBI fairness and justice. Attorney General Jeff Sessions is the traitor within our country. He knew exactly what he was doing when he handed complete power over to Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein. There was no surprise on Sessions' behalf when Rosenstein hired a corrupt, Trump-hating liar to lead the Russian investigation. It was part of his plan. No good can come from Sessions being allowed to remain as our Attorney General. Join us in demanding that the sly whisperer Sessions be fired immediately, along with Rosenstein and Mueller. Please share this with others if you agree. I mean, isn't that disgraceful? And look at his smirky face here.
Trump team calling for another special counsel. This one specifically about Bruce Orr, official here, and his meetings with Fusion GPS, and his wife having worked with Fusion GPS. And would you consider such a special counsel?
Well, our responsibility, and it's clear, is to provide the highest possible professional standards of law enforcement that we can provide to the American people, that we do so in an effective way, and we do so honorably and with integrity. So we're going to take seriously the concerns that have been expressed. I just would say to you, Deputy Rosenstein has testified before the Congress again just yesterday, and we want to be open with them. We made available to Congress just sensitive information regarding the Fusion Center questions. We quickly made a confidential informant available to them to speak to them regarding uranium-1, that there was a controversy over that. We recently provided Congress with text messages between an FBI agent and an FBI lawyer working on the investigation into the 2016 presidential election and the Clinton email server. And we're going to do more. As much as we can, we will not be reluctant to admit error. We will not hide and be excessively defensive. We will never fail to monitor our people, and we're going to insist on the highest standards of behavior. Even the church treasurer is not protected from review. Everybody has to be accountable and responsible. You can have arrogance seep into sometimes an institution, and that's not acceptable. So we want to be open to the public, and we're going to go as far as we can to do that. There are limits in that regard. We're not able to just reveal everything in every criminal case that may be percolating here, nor in every potential personnel matter. We've got active and strong activity being carried out this very moment by our Inspector General. We also have the professional standards standard group that watches and monitors our highest.
Let's get to the point.
The FBI is functioning, is not functioning at a high level all over the country. He spoke to them today, the first time a president in 47 years has spoken to the FBI at Quantico, their graduating police academy class. He made clear that he supports them 100% in their activities, and that we are going to be a law enforcement administration that helps the law enforcement be successful. I would just say it that way, and in my view, the FBI has huge national security requirements, but it's also fulfilling a fabulously important role of working to help fight against violent crime also.
All right, thank you guys. See you.
I didn't hear the part where he said that they deserve fairness and justice, but I guess they don't have it on the clip. I don't know. But if this is the case, then he needs to go pronto. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.